Hey, Stephen Whitesides here with Greenbrier Music. We have here a Gretsch Blackhawk kit. If you buy one today, it'll arrive at your door in a few days in 3 boxes just like this. You're getting a complete kit, one with everything you need to get started with drumming. It's really convenient to buy everything like that for your first kit. And one, get a Gretsch brand name. It's going to give you a lot of confidence in the product, good resale value, and it's an excellent kit to get started on. Great quality, it's just good enough to take out and gig and perfect for practicing at home for a long time. Excellent durability, and unlike an off-brand thing, this will last for years. You should have no problems with it. You can even upgrade the drum heads and bring it up to a semi-professional level sounding kit. You can upgrade the cymbals and get it to something you'd be happy to take out to a local gig. In fact, I see more local musicians playing this kit and a CB very similar drum set that we also sell than I see playing pro-level kits when I go out to bar gigs. Granted, the pro-level kits sound infinitely better. This is a great place to start, and it's the most cost-efficient way to start with Sabian brand name cymbals and a Gretsch brand name drum set. Let's see what comes in the box when you open it up and talk about how to set up this kit once you've gotten yours. Alright, let's check out these drum cells. We have this floor tom already assembled just so you can see what a drum should look like with the heads on it. The floor tom is the 14-inch one that has sockets for legs on the side. Your other drums, matching the correct drum head to each shell is very important. Find your head, set it at 12 o'clock, make sure it's the right fit. We're going to take our suspension mount. Since the 10-inch tom is going to be on the left side of the bass drum, you want your badge facing out toward your audience, and you lay your suspension mount on in such a way that you just imagine this is on the left side of your kit. Suspension mount has to be on the right side with the badge facing outward. Then we're going to set our drum head, again with the Gretsch logo at 12 o'clock on here. Go ahead and drop all your tension rods, each with a washer on it, into the ear on your hoop, and drop the hoop onto your head. Nice and simple. Then we're going to take our tension rods and slide each tension rod into the lug casings. After that, it's all about using the star pattern. 1, 2, clockwise over, and so forth, and giving one full rotation of the drum key to each tension rod on your drum head, and you should be about within a good tuning range. Beyond that, see our other videos for advanced tuning, but that ought to be enough to get you started. Then you're basically going to tap with your fingers at each drum lug and see if they are pitched differently. If they are, find the lower pitched one, give it a little bit of a crank with your drum key to bring it up. The goal is, no matter where you tap on any drum lug, they should all sound the same, both for your top and bottom head. That'll make your kit sound the best. Let's flash forward a little bit and see this kit set up a little further. Alright, here's the 10-inch tom fully assembled and what it should look like, with your suspension hoop on the drum in the right place, Blackhawk logo facing forward. Next, let's take a look at the bass drum. The clear head should go on the side farther away from your bass drum's legs. So you can see these are much closer to the side facing down I have right now. So, I'm going to find my clear bass drum head, toss it on the bass drum, find my 12 o'clock, which is where this tom mount bracket is, and if you look at the hoop, one side is contoured on the inside, the other side of the hoop is square side out on both sides. Going to assemble tension rod, washer, into bass drum claw, and finger tighten one into each lug on the bass drum evenly. We're going to do this both for this head and for the black head we put on the other side, which you just want to align so it looks nice and horizontal on the other side. Again, guide 12 o'clock off where that tom mount is. Let's flash forward and see that part assembled. Alright, so we have the bass drum assembled. We have our tom-toms assembled. The next thing is this tom fork. No longer need the drum key. So we're going to loosen these 2 T-screws, flip these guys so that they are vertical. Ta-da! Back to the drum key. Loosen your memory lock. Drop it into place and lock it. This will assure that your toms do not move around too much while you're playing on them. Loosen your tom brackets, slide them down onto the memory locks, retighten. Now you can loosen these T-rods again and position your toms comfortably. I recommend about a 10-degree pitch facing in toward the drummer. Then we're going to loosen things up down here a little bit and let your drums just drop into place so they're hovering just above your bass drum shell, or a comfortable height for you as a player. Personally, the lower the better, if you ask me. So, next thing, we're going to flip this floor tom upside down. We're going to loosen up these T-rods. Grab floor tom legs and drop those guys right on into those sockets. If you get them all roughly the same height while the drum's upside down, it's a lot easier because when you flip it over, it'll already be about nice and level. And if you want, you can tilt it in slightly toward you to make yourself comfortable. So find that position where your Gretsch Blackhawk badge is facing out. And we'll set that over here for right now. Next thing, find your Blackhawk series snare stand. Hit the cymbals like so. Alright, we're going to loosen this T-rod to break out the tripod legs. And adjust your height. Tighten that tensioner. Tighten the memory lock. These stands are really well reinforced. They'll last a long time if you remember to use your memory locks. And we're going to set your snare stand up like so. Then you reach under here to this plastic nut. Tighten it. Remember, when you're looking down at something, left is tight and right is loose. So we go counterclockwise or left. Tighten this thing up on the snare. Just finger tight. Don't need to make it too tight. And now that you've got your snare assembled, I like to slip my foot up under the snare stand and move it like so over the kit. Now we're about all set. Most of the hard work's done. As far as setting up the rest of the kit and the cymbals, it's all pretty simple. Let's set up all the tripod bases just to save some time, and I'll be right back with you. Glad I had a good chance to get a change of clothes. It was quite a workout setting the Strum setup. Make sure that if you buy one of these kits and set it up, you spend a lot more time tuning it than anything else. You want to make sure that as you tap on each drum lug that you get the same sound. If you're having a hard time telling if your batter or resonant side drum head is the one that's out of tune, just set your drum off the rack down on a rug. That way you can mute whatever head you're not working on and really focus on one at a time. I'd go for medium tension up here and a low tension on your resonant head. That's the best tuning range for a Gretsch Blackhawk. Well, let's see how the kit sounds. Hope you like it as much as I do. It's quite a value.